Taylor Armstrong, 51, has spoken out about Brandi Glanville's questionable remarks regarding what constituted the worst The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season of her existence. During the Season 2 premiere of The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, Ex-Wives Club on June 23, Brandi, 49, said Season 2 was the worst season ever because she was so upset about the death of Taylor's husband, Russell Armstrong. "It was the worst like king time in my life," Brandi stated while at dinner with her co-stars. Taylor then noted that was the year her husband died. "I literally all my life had the worst time of my life that season," Taylor continued before shamelessly going on about how insane that experience was for her. "I couldn't believe that she was actually saying that that was like the hardest year of her life after everything that I went through and my daughter went through. I was just really taken aback," Taylor told Us Weekly in a June 23 interview. "I never saw that coming. She didn't have a relationship with Russell. And so I still am shocked actually, as you can tell." On The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, Brandi said she loved both Taylor and Russell, which made the situation so unbearable for her. Taylor also said it was hard to process the fact that Brandi didn't believe her abuse allegations about Russell, which came out during their divorce. "That is really hard for me, especially because I am so actively involved in domestic violence prevention and working with survivors and victims, and I speak all over the place and I am very public about my advocacy," she told us. "That is the worst thing that you can do to a victim, to doubt them or to ever suggest that they might be making something up." Taylor and Russell were married between 2005 and 2011 and had one daughter, 16-year-old Kennedy, together. Taylor was the one who initiated the divorce. Russell killed himself in his and Taylor's Los Angeles home the following month. "I had spoken to him a few weeks before they announced the divorce, and he seemed really devastated and sad about it," Russell's close friend Alan Friedman told Page Six following the news of his death. "But I just didn't see any indication he was suicidal. I didn't read anything else into other than he was heartbroken." Taylor's The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip co-stars seemed to have her back when Brandi made the shocking remarks, as they immediately denied that it was the worst season ever for her when Taylor was the one who was dealing with the aftermath of her husband's suicide. They also called her out for making fun of Taylor after she wrote a book about the experience. "What? How could you even say that with a straight face?" Tanda Judge, 54, said in a confessional following the statements. Taylor added in her own confessional that it was an unbelievable experience to hear the words come out of Brandi's mouth. "Cry me a river," she concluded.